and Namaste to DVM English. You are watching Knowledge Arena. In this episode, we will talk about Company Secretary. CS as a course, CS as a career option. Basically, there are three professional courses in our country. First is Chartered Accountancy, second is CMA, Certified Management Accountancy, and third one is Company Secretary. So, in today's episode, we will talk about Company Secretary. So, any students or youth who want to know about what is Company Secretary, what is CS, this is the short form of Company Secretary, and what are the career options in it, how to approach it, how to enroll into this course, and what are the career prospects. So all these things we will discuss in today's episode with Hyderabad chapter CS chairman Mr. GSLN Gupta. So let us start this episode talking with him. Namaste sir.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. Company secretary is a very noble profession.
Yes.
And it is very much well known in our country. And most of the youth wanted to enroll themselves for the company secretary.
Yes.
So can you just brief us about what is company secretary?
First, let me say thanks on behalf of ICS Hyderabad chapter for inviting me to give interview about the CS career program. Myself, Lakshminarayan Gupta, presently serving as a chairman of ICS Hyderabad chapter. Now, with regard to CS profession career awareness. So, before explaining CS, what is profession? First, let me tell you.
Yes.
The professional means the person who is expert in particular field is called professional. Many professions are in India.
Okay.
Maybe as you said, chartered accountant profession is there, cost accountancy profession is there, company secretaries, engineers, doctors, lawyers. These are all professions in India. Mainly 6 recognized professions.
Yes.
For example, if you see lawyers, with regard to civil matters, criminal matters, they will handle. Engineers, different branches will be there. In case of a civil engineer, with construction matters, they will handle. Architecture engineer, designing, they will handle. In case of cost accounting, you take it. With regard to costing related things, projects management, to define, to find out the cost of each product, they will do some calculations and give the calculation to the management.
Yes.
With regard to CS, financial management, accountancy, and income tax matters, they are handling.
Yes.
So for every professional, specific areas are there. Similarly, for company secretaries, and what is the company secretary, and what this CS will do, what is the role of the CS in a company? If you see, talk about, we are seeing many companies in India. Almost in India, 27 lakhs registered companies are there.
Okay.
27 lakhs. Company means it may be private company, public company, or limited liability partnerships, listed company. These are all companies. Companies which are registered under the Companies Act 2013.
Okay.
Earlier it was 1956 Act. Now it is 2013 Act.
Okay.
These are all companies will function under the jurisdiction of Ministry of Corporate Affairs, MCA. It is there in New Delhi. Government of India, MCA. MCA having branches, I mean, they have jurisdictional office as ROC, Register of Companies, in all the states.
Okay.
We have ROC at Hyderabad, Nagol, Uppal, it is there. Nagol, what is that? Bandlagoda area, it is there. Corporate Bhavan, it is there. So, ROC office is established by Ministry of Corporate Affairs. They will work under jurisdiction of MCA. Similarly, if you talk about the CS profession, so we are all members of ICSA, the Institute of Company Secretaries of India.
Yes.
This ICSA established at New Delhi. It works under the jurisdiction of MCA.
Okay.
So that ROC system is, that process is a regulatory system. We are all purpose of producing the company secretaries, the institute has been established.
Can you just tell me what is the hierarchy of a ICSI as a whole?
The institute, let me tell you about the institute, the ICS, Institute of Company Secretaries of India.
Yes.
It is established in the year 1980 by Act, the Ministry of Corporate Affairs is working on Ministry of Corporate Affairs.
Yes.
By virtue of Act at the Parliament, the institute has been established.
Okay.
Similarly, CA Institute also similarly, or CM Institute also. So, by virtue of passing an Act at Parliament, the institute has been established in the year 1980. And apart from having head office at New Delhi, they are having regional offices and chapters across India. Institute having head office at New Delhi,
Yes.
and it's having 4 regional offices.
Mm.
SIRC, Southern India Regional Council at Chennai,
Yes.
NIRC, North India Regional Council at Delhi, and EARC, Eastern India Regional Council at Kolkata,
Yes.
and WRC, Western India Regional Council at Mumbai. So 4 regional offices we are having.
Yes.
Apart from this, chapter offices, 73 chapters across India we have. Earlier it was 72, now it is 73. Because recently the institute has opened chapter office at Gandhinagar, Gujarat. I think you might have heard about Gift City.
Yes.
GF, Gift City.
Yes.
How we have Nanakram, some cities are there, financial districts we have in Hyderabad,
Yes, Hyderabad.
especially to promote the software related companies. Similarly, Gift City, established by the government in Gujarat. So there also we have opened a branch. The institute has opened a branch. So similarly, we have headquarters at New Delhi, branch, regional offices in 4 metro cities.
Yes.
As well as chapter offices in 73 cities across country.
Yes.
Apart from this, we have research wings also. That is called CCGRT.
Okay.
Center for Corporate Governance and Research and Training. We have at Hyderabad one research center.
Yes.
It is at Uppal. Presently, chapter office also there at Uppal only. And we have a research center wing at Mumbai and Calcutta.
Okay.
As of now, 3 are there. Upcoming also going to open by the institute, but as of now, 3 are functioning.
Yeah.
So this is the institute structure. We are all reporting to Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Works under jurisdiction of Ministry of Corporate Affairs.
Yes. Like you have also mentioned about the overseas branches also.
Yeah.
Like, can you just explain like those branches? They are also working under NCR. Like how it is?
They are also working at ICSI.
ICSI. Okay.
Institute of Corporate Affairs. Institute of Company Secretaries of India. They are working under this ICSI. Institute only establishing.
Okay.
Yes.
So like most of the students, those who want to like enroll themselves for the company secretary course.
Okay.
So what are the guidelines, like how to approach and how to enroll themselves? Can you just tell us the criteria?
Yes. So the CS course, it is one kind of distance learning. Like if you see regular academic courses, 10th class, intermediate, degree, they have to attend the classes and regular exams will be there. Yearly exams, they will attempt the exams. Whereas professional course, the speciality or the design, it is designed like a distance learning course. So while doing other courses, maybe degree, they can do this course also.
Okay.
It is one kind of a distance learning course. The institute is giving the material, the guidelines, and exams also conducting by institute only. So we have chapters across India.
Okay.
So any chapter they can, for example, Hyderabad people are the students are from Hyderabad, Telangana state.
Yes.
So they can enroll. They will work under Hyderabad. They will come under Hyderabad jurisdiction. So Hyderabad chapter is conducting classes. So accordingly, they can register at ICSA website. They'll become a student of ICSA, but they'll come under Hyderabad jurisdiction.
Yes.
So we are providing all these materials, whatever it is required. Accordingly, they can enroll this course. So while doing other courses, they can do the CS course also.
I have come to know that CS has 3 levels.
Yes.
One is the foundation level.
Exactly.
And one is the inter level.
Yes.
And the final level.
Yes.
Can you just explain about these 3
yes,
levels?
Sure. The CS course designed in 3 levels, as you rightly said. First is foundation. That is called CSET, Company Secretary's Entrance Executive Test.
Okay.
So the students who completed intermediate, +2, they are eligible to write this CSET. This is one kind of, we can say, entrance test.
Okay.
Every 3 months, institute is conducting examinations. So it is online examination. There is no offline examination for CSET. For example, student is enrolled as a student under ICSI. So in next 3 months, he'll get an opportunity to write the exam. So he can write the exam. The results will be declared. Accordingly, he can come to the next level. So first is CSET.
Okay.
Second, once he cleared the CSET, next level is executive level. Executive level, how many groups are there? I'll explain you again.
Yeah.
Next level is final level. That is called, we call as a professional level.
Okay.
So once he complete this CSET and executive level and professional level, then once he complete 3 levels, he'll be called as a company secretary, subject to completion of other trainings. I'll explain you.
Okay.
Other trainings also there. Articleship also there.
Yes.
That also I can explain you.
Yes. Any student who wants to enroll, like from inter, so he can directly go for what the foundation course, what you have rightly mentioned.
Yes.
So if in other scenario, like if a student has completed his graduation, so after that also can he enroll in this course?
Yes. Even after graduation also, he can enroll the course. But here the exemption will be given for this CSET. Now
Okay.
3 levels we discussed. The first level CSET foundation level, that is not required to write
Okay.
because he completed his graduation. So directly he can enroll in executive level itself.
Executive level.
Yes.
In executive level or
Yeah.
professional level,
Yeah.
like the question patterns or the subjects, can
Yeah.
you just let us know?
Yeah, sure. Let me talk about the first CSET level.
Yeah.
In CSET, the 200 marks all are multiple choice questions. So 200 marks, 200 questions, 200 marks. Some time will be given. So he has to enroll 50%. He has to get it.
Okay.
Yeah. Once he cleared the online exam, then CSET is completed.
Oh.
For example, he is losing that attempt. So next 3 months he can write the examinations.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And whatever the syllabus, the material will be given by institute only. Coaching also will be given by institute only.
Yes.
All 73 chapters. We have 73 chapters. Chapters means one kind of branch offices.
Yes.
All chapters coaching is available. In some chapters giving online coaching, some chapters giving offline coaching. Example, Hyderabad chapter, we are from Hyderabad chapter. Hyderabad chapter presently giving online coaching.
Okay.
So morning timings we will give, morning 7 to 9, because working people also can do this course. So morning they can attend the coaching, maybe 1.5 months, 2 months coaching will be there. Then they can go for examinations.
Yes.
Once they clear, then they'll come to second level. Subjects you're asking.
Yes.
In first CSET, aptitude and general knowledge, GK questions, and reasoning, arithmetic, and business environment laws. These will be the subjects in CSET level.
Okay.
All multiple choice questions will be coming from these subjects only. Once he complete, then next level. Next level, executive level.
Yes.
In executive level, almost it is divided into 2 groups. First group consists of 4 papers. Second group consists of 3 papers.
Okay.
So he can write 4 papers at a time, or combinedly 7 papers also he can write it. For example, at a time he is writing 4 papers. He has to clear 4 papers.
Okay.
Writing 4 papers and passing 3 and leaving 1, again he has to write all the papers.
Oh, okay.
So once he starts writing one group, he has to clear.
Yes.
2 groups, he has to clear 2 groups. That is about executive level.
Yes.
When it comes to final level, final level also 7 papers will be there. 4 papers and 3 papers. So same policy. At a time 4 he can write or 7 he can write. But in final level, elective papers will be there. For example, banking subject is there, insurance subject is there, share market related subject is there. So he can elect one subject. One subject will be given.
Okay.
In 7 papers, one book is open book exam also there in final level.
Okay.
Yeah. And it, usually students, what they will think, general scenario, if book is there in front of us, we can write easily. But that is the toughest thing.
Wow. Yes.
So if we prepare and write, that will be easy thing. So the flow will come.
Yes.
If book is there, open book means that is a testing thing. Why this? How the student can handle that?
Yes.
So one kind of testing thing. So 1000 pages book will be there. He can bring 2, 3, 4 big books also.
Yes.
So he has to, for finding out, time will be elapsed. 3 hours time will be given.
Oh.
Within 3 hours he has to manage everything. So not only testing the subject, how the student can handle in this kind of situations.
Yes.
So different ways institute will test them. So for example, if you see manufacturing of any product,
yes,
okay, tested will be there, and some sticker will be there.
Yes.
So unless it is tested, it will not be released to the market. A small product.
Yeah.
If company secretary means, unless it is tested by this CSET or foundation executive and training,
Yes.
he will not be released to the market.
Yes.
That is where the institute is preparing them in that way, because they are the persons taking care of this corporate compliances in the companies.
Yes.
So how much vigilant, how much talent they should have. That's the reason this curriculum is designed in that way.
Yeah, that was explained in a very lucid manner.
Yeah.
Thank you for that one.
Okay.
Yes, my next question to you is, like you have spoken about articleship.
Yes.
So this articleship comes after the executive level or after the, the professional level he can take up?
Understood. So first level CSET completed,
Yes.
next executive also completed. Then he is eligible to enter into articles.
Okay.
That is compulsory articles. It is not optional.
So what is the tenure of the articleship?
21 months.
21 months.
21 months he has to enter the article with the company secretary, already qualified persons will be there.
Yes.
In employment or in practice. So either he can select in employment or practice. Now even the institute is allowing the articles to enter articles with the ROC office also. As I told you, register of companies, they are the
Yes.
government department. So he can do some certain period with the ROC also. So 1 year, 2 years he can do here, or 6 months he can do at ROC also.
Wow.
Yeah, that
Hmm.
option, because the student has to get some exposure.
Yeah, the practical exposure he is getting.
Exactly. So working in company secretary office, the environment is different.
Yes.
Working with ROC office, because ROC is regulatory.
Hmm.
So how they'll handle?
Yes.
The student can understand that also, because once he qualify, every day or wherever it is required, whenever it is required, he has to visit the regulatory.
Hmm.
He has to talk to the regulatory.
Yes.
So once he works there for say 6 months, he can understand how the mechanism, how the process will go at regulatory system.
Yes.
Because as a company secretary means we need to liaison with different departments,
Mhm.
not only ROC. For
Yes.
example, the company is doing some exports business.
Hmm.
I need to deal with RBI officials.
Yes.
My company is doing some insurance activities.
Yes.
So I need to deal with IRDA.
Hmm.
So different regulators will be there.
Yes.
So as and when the objects the company is working, based on that I need to deal with the regulator.
Hmm.
So in the process of this articleship, he is learning all these things.
Yes.
Unless he completes the article, he cannot handle the works properly at the companies.
Yes.
So we need to give the product to the company, fine-tuned and tested product.
Hmm.
That's the reason institute is mandated this articleship 21 months compulsory. Earlier it was 15 months.
Okay.
Under the new syllabus, it is 21 months.
Yes, sir. Like most of the students,
Hmm.
like those who are like applying for CS
Yeah.
and these things. So
Yeah.
when I inquired with them,
Yeah,
so like when they are writing,
Okay.
sometimes they are not able to clear this exam.
exactly.
So at that time, there are a lot of patience, resilience.
Required.
It is required.
Required.
So can you just suggest on those lines, like how to proceed ahead?
Yeah. See, a small difference I'll tell you between these regular academic courses and professional courses.
Yes.
Regular academic courses, usually we are listening. Any backlogs are there when you are writing?
Hmm.
These things we can listen in degree days and
Yes.
PG days also.
Hmm.
So they're writing 6 exams. So 5 they complete at a time. The next one exam they can complete in next 6 months or 1 year. That
Yes.
option will be there in regular academic courses. In
Hmm.
professional courses, not like that.
Okay.
He has to write 4 papers, as I told you.
Hmm.
At a time he has to complete.
Okay.
And one more condition, minimum pass percentage marks also there. 40 marks he has to get each and every subject.
Oh. Okay.
Every subject he has to get 40. Aggregate he has to get 50.
Hmm.
Say 4 papers he is writing.
Okay.
One paper 40, another paper 60, another paper 70, another paper 50.
Hmm.
This aggregate 4 papers he has to get 200 marks.
Okay.
Minimum 40, maximum it can be anything,
Hmm.
but aggregate 200.
Hmm.
For example, minimum one subject he got 38 marks.
Yes.
Another subject he got 55 marks.
Hmm.
Another subject 50. Another subject 50 again.
Okay.
But entire group has to write again, because in one subject he got 38.
Hmm.
So qualifying minimum 40 marks he could not get it.
Hmm.
That is one thing.
Yes.
And aggregate 200 may crossing there,
Hmm.
but minimum 40 is not getting that subject.
Oh.
So he has to write all the papers.
Oh.
But one option, the institute has given one option.
Hmm.
If the student able to get 60 marks
Hmm.
in one subject,
Okay.
but he is failing in other subjects, maybe 30, 35 is getting,
Okay.
that will be exempted. 60 marks, whatever the subject is getting,
Hmm.
that paper will be exempted.
Oh,
So-
nice.
So
Hmm.
out of 4 papers, one subject he got below 60 or
Hmm.
below 40, whatever.
Yeah.
But one subject he got above 60.
Hmm.
So remaining subjects he has to write. That above 60 paper not required to write again.
Wow.
That facility given by the institute.
So that is very wonderful.
Yes.
And you want to give any like guidance or kind of thing to students
Exactly.
who are struggling, like most of the people they are writing, but
Yeah.
they have failed 2 times or 3
Yes,
times.
yes, yes.
Like how to proceed ahead. I mean, this is the point where like this decides whether they have to go ahead or they have to just
They have to
drop
drop.
off from the course.
Yes.
So your encouraging words may help them.
See, to facilitate them, for example, institute is conducting online classes, offline classes.
Yes.
Many working people are doing this course.
Hmm.
Since it is a professional course, while working in company also they can do this course.
Yes.
While pursuing their degree or PG also they can do this course. Since I told you as a one kind of distance education.
Hmm.
For working people, it is a little challenge.
Yes.
Because from morning 9 or 10 o'clock, the office will start, up to evening 6, 6:30, they need to stay.
Hmm.
They have to come back. Very less time they will be having in their hand to prepare.
Yes.
Unless the student prepare for minimum 8 to 10 hours in a day, he cannot write exams properly.
Hmm.
For example, few working people we are seeing recently, they are taking 10 days leave or 1 week leave, preparing and writing.
Yes.
So unless the student having expertise knowledge in that subject,
Hmm.
he cannot attend properly.
Hmm. Yeah.
So to become expertise, he has to prepare thoroughly. not just 10 days or 5 days. For example, one group he is writing 4 papers.
Yes.
Minimum time he has to spend for 2 months, at least 1.5 month. So 1.5 month long leave they have to take. In case of students, of course, they will be having a lot of time in their hand.
Yes.
For working people, I'll tell you first, they have to take 45 days or 50 days leave first minimum, and prepare properly each and every subject. Reading only important, living unimportant. No.
Okay.
Usually in degrees we'll see.
Yeah.
Important questions we'll ask the sir, then he will give some tick marks, 10
Yeah.
questions, 15 questions. We'll
These
prepare
are the important ones.
Yeah.
You have to read again and
Exactly.
again.
Here in professional course, not like that.
That
We
is
cannot
not there.
expect from where the question will come.
Yeah.
2 marks questions will be there, 5 marks questions will be there. For every paper, multiple choice questions also there. 20
Yeah.
marks multiple choice, 80 descriptive, objective descriptive.
Okay.
So 20% multiple choice, another one theory has to write it. So unless he prepare each and every point, he cannot write properly here.
Yeah.
So for example, institute is giving 600 pages, 700 pages book each subject. Thoroughly has to read first. First thing. Second thing, he has to attend the coaching.
Yes.
Guidance is very much important. So people will think I have completed my PG, I am expert in subject, so I can write the examination without having training. No. Without having proper guidance and coaching, it is not so easy. I'll tell you one example for here.
Yes.
I just recently one student has come to Hyderabad. One person has come to Hyderabad. Very clever, very talented, having enough money in his hand, and is very vigilant, but he don't want to take any advice. So he just landed in Panjagotta. For example, I'm telling.
Yeah.
Panjagotta. He need to reach to high-tech city, but he don't want to take any advice. Even he don't want to see Google also, because once he closes his eyes, sixth sense will say what is the route map.
Okay.
That much clever he is.
Okay.
So what he is doing, instead of going straight, because Panjagotta, if you stand there, if you go straight, high-tech city will come. First Banjara Hills, Jubilee Hills, then Madhapur high-tech city will come. Instead of going straight, he is going right. 1 hour he is walking, 2 hours or 4 hours, but he cannot reach that destination.
Yes.
He is having energy, time, money, but he don't want to take any advice. So once he take advice at the right time, at the moment he landed at Panjagotta, if he takes some brother auto person or somebody will be there, if they ask the help, some advice, yes, you can go straightly. You can reach the destination within 30 minutes or 40 minutes or 1 hour max. By walk also, by 1.5 hour he can reach. But up to evening also he is walking in wrong side, he cannot reach. Though he is having energy and time and money, everything. So that's why I am telling this example. The people should take the guidance, though they are very intelligent, though they are having energetic.
Yes.
Because the professional course guidance is very much important. The guidance where institute is giving by way of coaching. Because in coaching, expert faculties were engaging. There are also working people also there, qualified company secretaries, working for 10, 15 years, 20 years in the industry as an employer, company secretary. The institute is engaging them and taking their time, and morning 7 to 9 they are spending time and giving their experiences in the subjects. That will help the students to complete exams early.
Okay.
Apart from that, facilities I am telling, material is providing by institute, and coaching is providing by institute, and one more facility. Earlier the concept was not there. Recently institute started giving online coaching from Delhi directly.
Wow.
Pre-recorded videos. For example, somebody is working, he enrolled for the course. The timings of the classes may clash with his working timings. So the pre-recorded videos, at any time he can listen.
Yes.
The once the student enrolled for CS course, say executive level he enrolled. So pre-recorded videos, particular subject he can select. Whenever he is feasible, he can listen that video.
Yes.
That facility also institute is giving without any cost. It's free of cost. The expert faculties they are engaging, and they are recording the videos, that subject videos, and giving freely to the students.
Yes.
That is third thing. Fourth thing, library facility. So all chapters, whatever we have, 73 chapters I told you, in all chapters library facility is there. Student can walk in, the updated subjects will be there, because this is a law course. One kind of what do you call corporate law courses this is.
Yes.
So all corporate law subjects will be there. Institutes materials will be there. He can access that. The student can sit there, he can spend some time, he can access the books. That is one facility institute is giving.
Yes.
Apart from that, study centers. Across India, hundreds of study centers institute is having.
Yes.
For example, if you take in Telangana region, we are in Hyderabad, Telangana state. different MOU institute is having. Maybe Osmania University or Satvahana University or Telangana Koti, it is there, Mahila University is there. So we have study centers also. The study centers, what is the facility available at study center? For example, new student is there. He may not know about the CS course.
Yes.
These study centers people, there are some expert people will be there. They will explain about the CS course. Coaching also they will provide. They will conduct some career awareness programs at study centers.
Yes.
So institute is entering MOU with those universities, reputed colleges for having study centers without any cost.
Wow.
Institute is providing that kind of facility for the new students especially. These are all the facilities.
Yes.
So once the student avail this facility, once he complete this process, coaching and writing and everything, then he can complete the exams well within that time.
Wow.
For example, he is writing, one subject is losing, second time he will write, third time he will write, later he will demotivate.
Yes.
He won't write. How many times I am writing this, I am unable to complete, he will demotivate. But approach is missing, coaching is missing.
Yes.
And training is missing. For example, after executive level, unless he completes the articleship, he cannot that practical exposure.
Yes.
So whatever the professional course, final exams I am telling, 7 subjects are there. All are designed in a practical manner. So whatever he is learning at articleship, these also will be reflected over there.
Oh, nice.
So that is where institute has a design like that. Not only directly reading the books and writing. He has to have practical knowledge. How this company secretary office is functioning, how the cases will be handled, how the drafting to be done, how the meetings will be conducted, maybe meetings, board meetings or AGMs. All these things he can learn practically at CS offices, company secretary office, maybe in employment or in practice. Or as I told you, ROC office also he can work. These are all experiences will be helpful for him to write final exams well.
Wow.
Then he can clear early. Only I am reading the books, I directly go for exam means it will take some attempts.
Yes.
Instead of completing in 1 or 2 attempts, he may complete in 4 attempts. By that time, he will be demotivated.
Yes.
That is where students are deviating. So that's the reason institute is made mandatory to enter articleship after completion of executive level.
Wow.
Eligible, they are eligible to enter. But after foundation, after CSET, they are not eligible. After executive level only, they are eligible to enter this articleship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very much explained in a very simple manner.
Yeah.
And this guidance or the explanation what you have given,
Yes.
that will be helpful to so many students.
Exactly.
Those who are like practicing, I mean, they are approaching CS.
Yes.
And for the newcomers, everyone,
Yes.
this will be like is a message for them.
Yes.
It's an encouragement for them, like
Yes.
how to approach,
Exactly.
how to complete this professional course.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that was said in a very beautiful manner.
Yeah.
So going further, like after once the student has completed the CS.
Yeah.
So now he is called as the company secretary. Company secretary.
Yeah.
So what next? What are the next career options for him?
Yes.
What are like avenues for him? Can you just share with us?
Exactly. Good question. In fact, see, whatever the course we are doing, any student, obviously for the better future.
Yes.
It may be professional course or it may be academic course. He need better future. So after completion of these levels, executive, foundation, executive and professional level, he has to complete the training and he has to complete other training sessions also.
Yes.
I'll explain in detail later. First, let me tell you what are the opportunities available once he completes CS.
Yes.
I'll explain. If you see legally, as per section 203 of the Companies Act, the companies who are comes under that criteria, they have to appoint full-time company secretary in their company.
Okay.
For example, company is there. There is no mandatory to appoint some MBA guy or MCA guy. I'm not criticizing anyone, but let me tell you the fact. Based on the requirement, the company will engage some person, maybe expert in different fields.
Yes.
Whereas a company secretary profession is little different. It is mandated as per provisions of the act. The company has to appoint. Say example, the company started today, private company or public company.
Yeah.
The capital of the company is 10 crores rupees. Paid up capital of the company. Paid up capital means invested into the business by the promoters and shareholders of the company. Then they have to appoint compulsory company secretary in their company.
Okay.
Otherwise, it is a non-compliance as per the Companies Act.
Yes.
The ROC will issue notice.
Hmm.
The company has to pay penalty to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs.
Okay.
So compulsory appointment.
Hmm.
Next, listed company. Listed means listed with the Bombay Stock Exchange,
Yes.
listed with the NSE, National Stock Exchange, because we have only 2 stock exchanges in India.
Hmm.
The companies are listed in any stock exchange. They have to appoint full-time company secretary.
Okay. Hmm.
Otherwise, it is a deviation.
Hmm.
As per listing obligations,
Yes.
as per the SEBI guidelines, he has to appoint company secretary, and he will be called as a compliance officer.
Yes.
Company secretary and compliance officer. He is taking care of all these compliance applicable for the listed company.
Yeah.
Regular companies, these private companies, public company I'm talking about, Companies Act is applicable.
Hmm.
Whereas listed companies, SEBI regulations also applicable.
Hmm.
BSc, NSE regulations also applicable. LODR regulations are applicable. So these are all will be taken care by the company secretary and compliance officer.
Okay.
He is the person eligible to act as a company secretary compliance officer. For example, MD is there, some director is there. He may be expert in legal field.
Hmm.
He is not a CS, but he is expert in legal field.
Yes.
He cannot act as a compliance officer.
Hmm. Okay.
Only CS means the person who qualified as a CS, who is a member of ICSI,
Okay.
Institute of Company Secretaries of India.
Hmm.
They are only called as a company secretary.
Hmm.
Otherwise, they are not eligible to become a compliance officer of the company. So it is secured by, I can say in simple terms, the profession, the future of the company secretary secured by the law,
Wow.
because mandatory appointment.
Yes.
You may ask one question,
Hmm.
sir, it is a mandatory, but how many companies are there?
Hmm.
How many companies can appoint?
Yes. In fact, I was about to ask that question. What is the cap? Like if the paid up capital or the,
Yeah.
the capital investment,
Yeah.
if it is crossing certain level,
Yes.
so at that point of time, like what is the criteria to appoint?
Requirement.
Yeah.
See, one example I'll tell you. In Hyderabad also, we are staying in Hyderabad.
Yeah.
We have a number of companies here. Different companies here.
Hmm.
Public company or private companies. Banjara Hills, one company, Jubilee Hills it is there. Now
Yes.
they have shifted to Madhapur, I think.
Hmm.
That company, one of my senior is working there. They have 16 company secretaries. Company is
Wow.
one only.
Okay.
As per the law, they need to appoint one company secretary.
Hmm.
But based on the requirements, they have some group companies.
Okay.
These are all meetings, minutes, records and everything to be taken care by company secretary only.
Hmm.
As per the law, they can appoint one company secretary. But
Yes.
because of the need, they are appointing 16 company secretaries.
Hmm.
And 8 semi-qualified company secretaries.
Okay.
Usually semi-qualified means the person who completes executive level.
Executive level.
We call
yes.
as a semi-qualified,
Hmm.
half qualified. They are also getting jobs.
Hmm.
Yes. Before completion final or while pursuing final, they can be called as a company secretary, semi-qualified company secretary. This company engaged 16.
Hmm.
I told you one example. You
Yeah.
take big companies.
Wow.
They're engaging 50, 100 company secretaries also. If you see entire floor all CS only, CS floor.
Wow. That is excellent.
Yeah. Because they need.
Yeah.
So we are handling not only companies act, the FEMA concepts will handle,
Mhm.
insurance concept, banking concept. Wherever law is there, wherever corporate law matters are there, our CS will be there.
Wow. That is excellent.
Yes, because he is a person trained in these fields and the output product given to the companies.
Yes.
So what are the complaints applicable, what are the laws applicable for the company?
Hmm.
The CS has to take care.
Yes.
It may be industrial related law. For example, manufacturing unit is there.
Hmm.
Industrial related laws applicable for them.
Hmm.
Factories Act is the Factories Act applicable for them.
Yes.
Pollution, in case of pharma company,
Hmm.
pollution laws applicable for them.
Yes.
And they are engaging some 20 employees in the company. PF rules are applicable, Provident Fund related.
Hmm.
They are engaging small employees, ESA, Employee State Insurance Act is applicable.
Yes.
And professional tax is applicable. These are all compliance aspects. So
Yes.
not only the Companies Act, not only the SEBI Act, whatever the acts applicable for that industry, the CS is the person, can advise to the board of directors, can advise to the concerned managers of the department. He has to coordinate with all the department for the purpose of compliances.
Yes.
So the key person we can say.
Hmm.
That's the reason his role is called as a key managerial person in the Companies Act, KMP.
Wow. Hmm.
Yes. In KMP, important persons are there.
Yes.
In every company, as per section 203, I told you,
Yeah.
KMP appointment is mandatory for the company listed companies and other companies, what it is mentioned as per the criteria.
Yes.
Managing director, whole-time director,
Hmm.
CFO, chief financial officer, and the company secretary.
Yes.
It's a combination.
Yes.
If one is missing, it is a deviation.
Hmm.
Again, it is a non-compliance.
Yes.
If the ROC sends some notice, he has to pay penalty. They need to go for a compounding of offence. It is an adjudication matter.
Okay.
So usually companies will not take a chance. They will appoint the companies because the need is there. Not only as per the act, the need is there for the profession.
Going further,
Yeah.
like there are so many changes in the
Yes.
government policies.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
say, like recently we have seen the introduction of GST.
Yes.
GST, and in computers also there are a lot of
Yes.
like modules are changing.
Yes.
Like Oracle, we are
Yes.
seeing SAP. And
So many advanced
things, so many
technologies are
advanced
coming.
technology.
Yeah.
So, and there are so many changes in the law government. Like
Yeah.
recently, the law has been changed.
Yes.
Like earlier, in Indian Penal Code has been changed with the new law.
Bharatiya
pattern.
Shiksha Smriti, something new
Yeah,
has
yeah.
come.
So all these laws are also happening.
Yes.
So,
yes.
like how these are impacting the CS career?
Yeah, right question. See, it is a legal profession. As I told you, lawyers means civil matters,
Yes.
criminal matters, and other contractual things they will handle. Corporate matters usually handling by corporate professionals only. Corporate professionals means company secretaries because they are the experts in their field.
Yes.
So unless CS is there, it is not very easy to handle these corporate matters in the company because specifically it is designed in
Yes.
that way. For every company, these complaints are very much important. If compliance is not there, company is not healthy. For example, I'm a promoter of the company. I'm investing some X amount in some so-and-so company. What I do, first I'll appoint some professional who will conduct the due diligence in the company, whether the company is complying all the provisions or not, any pending notices are there against the company, any pending notices against the directors, everything this due diligence officer will do some diligence, will
Yes.
prepare some report and give it to me. As a promoter, what I do, once the company is healthy, not only financially healthy, legally should be healthy.
Oh.
Financially healthy, maybe it works up to the financial terms. Unless it is legally healthy, no contract they'll get it.
Yes.
The government will send some notices to them. They need to pay lakhs of penalty.
Yes.
They may not get the approval for the projects. So the legal department should be the strong.
Yes.
So as a promoter, first I look into it.
Hmm.
It may, for example, now foreign institutional investors are there, FIS.
Yes.
They are coming to India and investing in different companies. How they do? They will analyze the companies. They will do some background search.
Yes.
Then they'll invest those funds into the companies. Similarly, if you take private company also, I would like to become a shareholder of a company. I would like to invest some funds, maybe startup companies you take it.
Yes.
Say some X amount I'm investing into the company. So unless I have this legal report in my hand, clear report and healthy report, I cannot invest.
Okay.
So these are all diligence will be conducted by company secretaries because of corporate matter. These are all.
Yes. There is one more question.
Yeah.
Like, can I have the company secretary? Can he have the two posts? Let us say in an organization, CS also can be one of the directors,
Yes.
or the CS can be a chairman of the company, or he can he be the shareholder of the company? Can he have the dual roles kind of a thing?
And here two things here.
Yeah.
As an investor, he can purchase, he can acquire the shares of any other company. For example, listed company is there. It's open market.
Okay.
Either I can purchase or you can purchase, anybody can purchase. It may be CS or any other professional. When it comes to employment, for example, I'm working as a company secretary in one company.
Yes.
Yes, I can become a director with the approval of institute.
Okay.
Our ICSC is the head of this all these company secretaries because they are the institute working under Ministry of Corporate Affairs.
Yes.
So unless I have the prior approval, I cannot become a director of the company.
Okay.
The institute usually will give the approval but depending on the case to case.
Yes.
If it is a non-executive director, non-executive means is not involving in the day-to-day affairs of the company. Yes, institute will usually give the approval.
Okay.
So it can be a CS and non-executive director also. And second thing, for example, institute with regard to other roles, shareholder company.
Yes.
For listed companies,
Yes.
it is a little contradicting because the price sensitive information will be there. He may invest into the company.
Yes.
Even companies also will allot some shares to the employees. CS also employee of the company.
Yes.
To encourage the employees for doing active contribution, they will allot some shares to the employees also.
Yes.
ESOPs, I think you might have.
Yeah.
Certificate you might have heard. So without having amount investment also, they will allot some shares. Or at discounted price also, they will allot the shares to the employees of the company. So similarly, he can become a shareholder of the company.
Yes.
But in listed companies, that price sensitive information will be there. He should not disclose to the outsiders.
Okay.
Is it confidentially? He has to maintain that. Otherwise, it is a deviation from the SEBI Act.
Okay.
He will be penalized. Punishments will be there. So yeah, the professional should take a lot of care over there. For
Okay.
example, the company is coming with initial public offer, IPO.
Mm.
So as a CS, a lot of information will be having in my hand. So I
Yes.
cannot disclose that
Mm.
because it's a price sensitive information. It is a
Yes.
important information. Unless I have the proper unless I have the proper approval from the board,
Yes.
unless it is mandatory as per the law, I cannot disclose those
Mm.
things. So he has to. He can be a company secretary. He can be a director. He can be a shareholder also.
Yes.
There is no objection subject to these compliances.
Yes.
And recently, the company secretary can become independent director of the companies.
Wow.
Independent director means officially it is approved.
Mhm.
Independent director means the director who is not having any pecuniary or monetary relationship with the company.
With the top management.
Yes.
Mm.
So independently is acting. For example, the company is entering some agreements.
Yes.
The company investing some funds in foreign companies.
Mm.
Whether the compliance is happening properly or not. The independent director has to watch the
Yes.
things,
Mm.
and he has to report. And one kind of a whistle blowing mechanism you might
Yes.
have seen. So
Mm.
independent director has to act in that. For example, something is going wrong.
Mm.
He has
Something
to
fishy is
alert.
happening in the organization.
Yes,
Yes.
he has to alert.
Mm.
That is the main role of the independent director.
Mm.
Immediately has to report to the concerned departments in the company, and he has to bring to the notice of ministry also.
Yes.
That is the role of the independent director.
Mm.
And he is also having all the rights and responsibility as per the director.
Mm.
At the same time, the additional responsibility will be there.
Mm.
That means reporting things,
Yes.
observing things he has to do. So that kind of we can say it is a privilege or opportunity for the company secretaries.
Mm.
Now many company secretaries are there. They are
Yes.
getting opportunity to become a director of the company as an independent director. And
Mm.
independent director also mandatory for companies.
Yes.
Some criteria is there. So as per that criteria, the company has to appoint a person as independent director. He has to clear the examinations. Okay,
Yes.
the Ministry of Corporate Affairs,
Mm.
they conducting some examinations to become an independent director.
Mhm.
So unless he clears that exam, he cannot become an independent director.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a qualification also there. Apart from having, for professionals, it is very easy.
Mm.
As a CS, it can be.
Yes. Like in the organization,
Mm.
like a lot of audits happen.
Yes.
Yearly mandatory audits happen,
Yeah.
like quarterly audits
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
So, what is the role of CS in these audits?
See, statutory audit will be there.
Yes.
Income tax audit will be there.
Mm.
Legal audit will be there.
Mm.
Social audit will be there. So many audits are there.
Yes.
So audit is nothing but checking
Mm.
and verifying whether the records are prepared in tune with the applicable regulations, rules, or act or not.
Yes.
So some expert person will be coming, is external person coming to the company, verifying the records and checking and giving his reports. That is called audit.
Yes.
Usually this statutory audit will be conducted by auditors.
Mm.
Even income tax audit also will be conducted by auditors. Whereas a legal audit, as I told you, due diligence report, this is one kind of a legal audit.
Mhm.
That will be handled by corporate professionals called company secretaries.
Okay.
So it may be a small company or big company. Usually this kind of audits will come into picture whenever the investment comes.
Mhm.
The investor will ask some clear report. Either they will appoint somebody to conduct this legal audit, or the company will appoint somebody, an external person, qualified company secretary in practice. They will come and visit the company, verify the records and submit his report to that company and the
Yes.
concerned person. That is
Mm.
one thing.
Mm.
Second thing, there is a criteria. I told you listed companies, public and private company.
Yes.
The listed companies compulsorily they have to the records, secretarial records, legal records, and whatever the acts they are complying, those things complied properly or not. The company secretary, qualified company secretary, and practicing company secretary has to verify the records and has to give report called secretarial audit report
Okay.
as per section 204 of the Companies Act.
Mhm.
That is very much important. That is a mandatory.
Yes.
Listed companies and other companies. For example, public companies are there.
Mm.
They are meeting some turnover criteria.
Yes.
Some 100 crores turnover criteria is there. Some other companies are there. Loans criteria is there.
Mm.
If they are meeting that criteria, they need to appoint practicing company secretary as a secretarial auditor for every year.
Yes.
They will give report in MR3 form.
Mm.
That report is addendum to the board of directors report.
Okay.
It's compulsory.
Mm.
So this board of directors report, this MR3 secretarial audit report given by practicing company secretary has to submit to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs to the ROC office every year. That is,
Mm.
it's a mandatory thing.
Yes.
So as a employee CS, for example, you may ask one question, sir.
Yes.
As a employee CS, can I do audit? No.
Mm.
Employee CS means company secretary in employment.
Yes.
Whereas this will be done by external person,
Okay.
third party say.
Mm.
That is called practicing company secretary. Because
Okay.
as a professional, you can be in employment or in practice. So practicing company secretaries are eligible to do the secretarial audit.
Okay.
So these many avenues are there for the company secretaries.
Yes. The same lines what you have just answered.
Yeah.
There is one more question arises.
Yes.
Like if let us say if I am a company secretary.
Okay.
So if I want to audit my uncle's firm
Yeah.
or my relative's firm,
Okay.
am I eligible, or is there any criteria that has to match that you should avoid?
See,
Like because there is a beneficiary kind of a thing.
Understood. See, as a practicing company secretary, I can take up the assignment. It may belongs to my relative or my friend or brother.
Yes.
Company is different, director is different, shareholder is different.
Okay.
Company is a person, director is a person. It is a separate person.
Yes.
It is recognized by the Income Tax Act or Companies Act also. So I can handle.
Okay.
There is no objection for handling the assignment, though it belongs to my relative or friend.
Yes.
There is no objection for that. But you need to be transparent.
Okay.
You need to be vigilant. One should be verified all the records, all the provisions, whatever it is applicable, and that transparent report has to submit to the ministry.
Yes.
Otherwise, if some deviation is there, this professional is responsible. For example, company minimum, for say small example, private company, 2 shareholders minimum. One shareholder only company is working with one shareholder only.
Oh, okay.
So I am giving some report. I need to give genuine report. If I write as a 2 shareholders are there, it is a wrong report.
Yes.
The ministry, I am submitting my report to the ministry. Then immediately they'll send the notice to the company. And the professional is responsible.
Yes.
Legally liable. Some sections are there in the Companies Act. If you see the forms, usually we'll file so many forms with the ROC forms.
Yes.
In every form, section 407, section 408, if the professional is not checking properly, he is liable as per the law.
Yes.
So as a CS, maybe in employment or in practice, if I am deviating from the act, I am liable. Apart from director liability, professional liability also will be there.
Okay.
Yes. Nowadays, if you see, ROC is sending so many notices, not only Hyderabad ROC, other ROCs also.
Yeah.
Entire in India, the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, ROC office, RD office.
Yes.
If any small deviation they are finding, they are immediately sending notice to the companies and the professionals.
Yes.
They are answerable. If they are not giving proper answer, explanation, justification properly, it is a non-compliance and they have to pay lakhs of penalty. The matter goes to education or compounding, whatever it is applicable as per the law. Lakhs of penalty. Today also, today before coming to our studio, I have seen one case. The ROC has imposed 14.5 lakhs penalty.
Okay.
The company is not maintaining minutes properly. And the directors, they have imposed 5 lakhs penalty and the company 14.5 lakhs penalty.
Okay.
And officer in default. The company secretary is an officer in default.
Yes.
So he has to pay penalty. So that liability will be there.
Yes.
So one must be very cautious while delivering his duties as an employee CS or practicing professional also.
Yes.
Because he is a legal guy. Based on his report, so many investments will come, so many projects will happen.
Yes.
Simply, for example, I am as a practicing company secretary. If somebody invite me to the board meeting,
yes,
I need to advise them for particular project. Based on my advice, they're executing that project. If my advice is wrong, the entire the company will be affected. The management will be affected. Legally, they are liable.
Yes.
So, as a professional, whenever I give advices as per the law, I must be very vigilant and thoroughly. I need to know the concept before giving my advice to the board.
Yes.
That's the reason this training and everything is mandatory. Otherwise, if he is not trained, he cannot.
Yes.
Small example I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Accountant is there. Tally entry he is doing, some ERP or tally.
Yeah.
Unless he is having thorough knowledge in entries, tally, he cannot understand, he cannot enter properly his entries. In a small example, I can tell you, Excel sheet operating is there.
Yes.
So, unless he trained for at least 30 days, he cannot operate Excel formulas properly.
Yeah, very true.
So, for small job also, you are having that much training is required for 1 month, 3 months of training. But as a company secretary, how much you should be trained?
Yeah.
So, in my view, 21 months also less.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that is the minimum thing, at least they have to undergo.
They have to.
Yeah, that was explained in a very lucid manner.
Yeah.
There are so many students, those who have completed the CS, and they have dollar dreams.
Yes.
Like they want to have the opportunities say outside India.
Yeah. No,
so
it is a trend.
That area, like what is the career opportunities overseas?
Yes.
Can you just throw some light?
Yes. See, in India, company secretary appointment is mandatory as per the Companies Act 2013.
Yes.
and secretarial audit report is mandatory as per the so and so section of the Companies Act. So in India, a lot of opportunities are there. When it comes to foreign, as per ICS Institute, already they're having branches in different countries.
Okay.
As of now, 6 branches they're having. We can say units. How
Okay.
we are having chapters here. So they have units at foreign countries also. Presently, 6 already open and functioning. UAE, UK, US, Australia,
Yes.
Canada, and Singapore. These are all branches of institute.
Yes.
And the institute, whoever are there already established CS, for example, I completed my CS.
Yes.
From Hyderabad to I travel 2 years, I would like to settle over there. They will be connected to that local chapter. So local chapter will show some avenues over there, whatever the opportunities available over there.
Yes.
At the same time, as a CS, I'm completing my subjects and becoming a CS. I can do CS at London also. London CS is there.
Yes.
The institute having understanding with the London University. So if they complete London CS, so almost whatever the papers are there, 90% of the papers are exempted.
Okay.
Say now we are writing 14 papers here in executive and final.
Yes.
There 17 papers will be there. So almost 14 papers will be exempted. Remaining 2 or 3 papers he has to write.
Okay.
So once he write that London UKCS, he'll become a college chartered secretary over there.
Wow.
So he can provide his services also there. So not only in India, he'll be having opportunities in other countries also. As a legal professional, as a company secretary, as a corporate expert, he can provide his services over there.
One student is there.
Yeah.
Like he has completed his graduation from
Yeah.
the commerce stream.
Yeah.
Worthy person to have this CS, or a person from a arts background and science background also can approach this
Right person.
CS.
This doubt will be having in the minds of many students.
Yes.
For example, somebody, science students would like to do this course.
Yes.
They will ask the question themselves first, can I do this course? Since it is only law related, can I do this course? That question will come for them. This course designed for any kind of student. It may be science, arts, maybe mathematics or science, anybody can do. Even recently I'm seeing, because I'm conducting some sessions at our chapter also, engineering completed students also coming and joining.
Wow.
Because they're interested in corporate field. It is
Yes.
not that they're not having jobs at outside for the engineering. They're also having opportunities over there. But you would like to work in this corporate environment. So engineering students, completed students are coming and joining this course. So one sentence I can say, any student, any stream eligible to do this course, except fine arts.
Okay.
They are not eligible. After +2, they can come this course. After degree also they can come to this course. After PG also they can come to this course. And while working as an employee or as any cadre, he can pursue this course also.
Okay.
Yes. For
Nice.
only working people, little tough to manage the timings. Once you plan properly, it's very easy for them. As I told you, the coaching and preparation, these things he has to plan properly. So any student are eligible to do.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Anything you want to add for with regard to ICSI or your Hyderabad chapter where you are the chairman?
Yeah. See, Hyderabad chapter, it is a platinum grade chapter.
Yes.
The different grades are the diamond grade, platinum grade, silver grade, so many.
Okay.
Hyderabad chapter is top graded. We are having almost 2,300 members in our state. And almost 3,000 plus students are pursuing this course.
Okay.
And this chapter got so many best chapter awards.
Wow.
Because last 40 plus years, this chapter is there.
Yes.
Earlier it was, the old office is there at Khairatabad. Now it is there at Uppal. Because Khairatabad, some renovation works are happening.
Yes.
So presently, this CCGRT I told you, the CCGRT and Hyderabad chapter is in one place at Uppal, behind the Genpack companies there.
Yes.
There it is functioning. And apart from conducting regular academic programs and non-academic programs and student training programs, we're also conducting career awareness programs.
Oh, nice.
Not only in Hyderabad, we are going different villages across the state. Recently, we visited Karimnagar.
Yes.
Different colleges were contacting and going there. And Nalgonda we went. And Khammam also we are planning now.
Yes.
And other villages, not only A grade villages. It may be C or C, B or C also. We are planning and going there. Okay. Because we want to create awareness among the students. Not only the private college students, it may be government college students, it may be small villages, they may not know about the CS course.
Yes.
So if we create awareness, they can motivate themselves. They can join this course because a good future is there for the profession.
Yes.
So once you encourage the students, they can understand, they can enroll for the course, they'll be having a bright future ahead for this profession. That's the reason we're conducting not only in Hyderabad, villages also we're going and conducting. Almost last 9 months, if you see, almost 10,000 students we have addressed.
Wow.
We're going to address 5,000 students before end of this December.
Mm.
Apart from this, we're also participating in career fairs also.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm.
In city, if you see, so many colleges will
career
conduct
fairs
career
are
fairs.
Yes.
So career fairs also we're going
Mm.
because the awareness to be created.
Mm.
The students, many students will know only after a 10th class or intermediate, only engineering,
Yes.
only doctor, some other, only specific line they know.
Mm.
They may not know about the professional course, especially company secretaries.
Yes.
So unless we create awareness, they cannot understand.
Mm.
So we are going many colleges as much as possible and creating these awareness programs.
Yes.
And coaching also, as I told you,
Mm.
institute also giving online coaching. Even Hyderabad chapter also giving online coaching. Morning 7 to 9 o'clock session is there, and
Mm.
evening 6 to 8 sessions are there.
Okay.
Because for working people, it may not possible in working timings.
Yes.
So for them, it is very proper timings, I can say.
Mm.
3 months, 3.5 months course will be completed.
Yes.
So one batch completes, again another batch will start.
Mm.
Apart from this, crash course also we are doing. For example,
Mhm.
before examinations will be there once in 6 months.
Okay.
In June and in December,
June and December.
2 times.
Mm.
So before examination, maybe by end of May or in the 3rd week of May, we'll start crash course.
Mhm.
The regular coaching will be there.
Yes.
By that time, it will be completed.
Mm.
Then crash course will start for 10-15 days.
Okay.
We'll brush up.
Mm.
So few students are joining regular coaching as well as crash course also. The
Mhm.
more number of times they attend, they'll get more clarity. They can write exams very clearly. In first attempt, they can clear the examination.
Wow. Yes, sir. My final question to you is,
Yeah.
like, what are the future goals of ICSI as an institute, as a premium institute, as a like professional institute? Like, what are the plans for the organization?
Yeah. Presently, CS is mandatory appointment.
Yes.
It will be there in the future also,
Mm.
because companies are growing.
Yes.
As long as companies are there,
Yes.
the profession will
Profession
be
is
there.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, institute is putting lot of efforts
Mm.
for the avenues for the professionals
Yes.
and opportunities for the professionals,
Mm.
and they are conducting so many guidance programs and skill development programs.
Yes.
Not only at the time of doing the course, even after completion of the course also, capacity building sessions an institute is conducting
Mhm.
by engaging expert faculties, because CS is a legal course,
Yes.
corporate law course.
Mm.
The law will be changed at any time
Mm.
by way of new amendments will come,
Yes.
notifications will come,
Mm.
circulars will come. As a person, if I sit and study at my office or place, it may take hours of time.
Yes.
If institute, one expert faculty is coming for
Mm.
every 15 days or 30 days, we are conducting capacity building sessions at different cities.
Yes.
So expert faculty will explain what are the changes happened.
Mm.
Say Companies Act is there, some amendments has come. Companies Act 2013, presently we are following that.
Mm.
Recently also amendment has come.
Yes.
How I come to know?
Mm.
So unless I attend these updated sessions, whatever institute is conducting, I
Mm.
can upskill myself,
Yes.
because day-to-day legal affairs I'm only taking care in the company.
Mm.
As a legal guy, if I won't update myself, how can I provide my service to the company?
Yes.
So based on my suggestion, the company is working, especially with legal department.
Mm.
So I need to attend these capacity building sessions,
Yes.
training sessions,
Mm.
workshops. These are all conducting by institute only.
Mm.
Not only at the time of doing the course, even after completion of the course also, as long as you are continuing as a member,
Yes.
they're eligible. Even students also eligible to attend these sessions.
Mm.
Recently also we conducted a conference.
Okay.
It is a regional conference.
Mm.
Our honorable governor also graced the occasion.
Yes.
So many expert faculties we have engaged. They have come from Coimbatore, Gujarat, and Bangalore, from
Mhm.
Hyderabad faculties.
Okay.
We conduct 2 days conference. It's SIRC conference hosted by Hyderabad chapter for 2 days.
Wow.
It's very well appreciated by all the participants.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So, finally, your message to our audience.
Because now this program designed for the students especially,
Yes.
to create the career awareness among the students.
Mm.
The student, whoever is doing this course, whoever would like to do this course, they need to have persistence. They need to have continuation efforts for doing this course. Writing one attempt and leaving, we'll see later, no. Once you start this course, keep a proper target, proper plan, attend the coaching and take the expert advice, enter the articles at the right time and do attempt properly, not just testing and as a practical matter. No, do seriously, prepare properly, attempt it. If you're not completing in first attempt, give second attempt. 100% I can say you can clear this course,
Yes.
because we are seeing many Telugu medium students are coming in this course,
Okay.
but they are completing very fast when compared to English medium
English
students.
medium. Okay.
Because Telugu medium guy, they'll be having some doubt in their mind,
Yes.
so they will put extra efforts. I'm not criticizing any other person, but I'm telling
Yes.
the regional medium, not only Telugu, maybe Kannada medium will be there,
Yeah.
Tamil medium will be there.
Yeah.
What they do, they may not have proper clarity in the topics and subject, especially language.
Yes.
What they do, they will put extra efforts.
Hmm.
They will attend 2 times the coaching, extra clarity,
Yes.
then give you extra quality in the examination. Automatically, they are clearing first.
Wow.
Yes. So the persistence and planning properly should be there. Once you do proper planning for doing this course, within 2.5 3 years you can complete the course.
Wow.
And now if you see a company secretary is drawing in lakhs of rupees, crores of rupees.
Wow.
Not only in Hyderabad, if you see in Mumbai, wherever in India, he can go and settle as a company secretary.
Wow, excellent.
Yes. So why should we lose this kind of profession? If you see in hierarchy in companies, many employees will be there. The employees drawing 1 crore, 2 crores also will be there in the company. But what is the difference for the company secretary and that employee?
Yes.
With due respect, I'm telling. The company secretary is the person, from the day one, he is starting working with the management. He has to interact with the board of directors.
Yes.
He is not interacting with the other employees of the company. Other persons will be called as employee. He will be called as head of the legal department. He is leading that secretarial department.
Yes.
He has to coordinate with all the departments in the company. He has to coordinate with the HR department. He has to coordinate with the FEMA department if RBI complaints are there.
Yes.
And then he has to advise to the board of directors. From the day one, he is eligible to sit along with the board of directors. He is only the person conducting all these board meetings. He is only the person preparing notices and agendas and sending to the directors.
Yes.
He is only the person directing or giving advices to the board of directors. It's a key role. That's the reason his designation is termed as a key managerial personnel as per the Companies Act also.
Yes.
So that much opportunities is there in the profession. So one can avail that.
Yes.
So directly accessing to the board from the day one, I think this is the only course in India.
Wow.
CS course in my view. So I encourage the students to enroll this course.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. You have explained from grassroots level to the present level, where CS is a very much wanted person in the market.
Yes.
That is what I
very
can
much
understand.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for giving such a valuable session to us.
Sure.
And giving us the valuable time.
Yeah.
And explaining all these things in a very lucid manner. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, my dear friends. So that was a very wonderful session from Mr. Gupta. He is the ICSI Hyderabad chapter chairman, and he has given very valid inputs about the CS as a career. So if you are opting for CS as a career, this interview will be very much helpful to you. So that's all from now. This is Srikanth Hulipala signing off in this episode. Thank you very much.